Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
It's a keyboard. This is a keyboard. It's an Alphagrip. It connects. Well, it's a keyboard. The keys are laid out in weird ways. Like here's the Z key up here, and the K key's over here, and on the back you have the other keys. You don't believe me, do you? This actually is a keyboard, and the mouse is right here, and you can control it without. It's your keyboard. All the keys on your keyboard are essentially right here, and you could even get to your the enter key, of course. You've got all your numbers, all your like add, subtract, percentage, quote, parentheses. It's a keyboard. Shift, control. It doesn't. Let's see here. Oh, there's the Windows key, or the Option key, or not just the Option, I guess. Oh yeah, Alt, Opt, and Win or Command. So it'll work on both Windows as well as the Mac. And you want one? You guys both want one? You want one, don't you? Cool, who makes it? It's an Alphagrip USB keyboard. I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to plug it in, and who's going to give me a call? I've got about 15 minutes or so. You can call in, 888-Pirillo, if you got a question. We'll talk about, let's see here. I don't think it needs a proprietary connection. It's just a regular old USB here.
Banana phone, banana phone, banana phone, banana phone, banana phone.
This is Chris.
Hey, Chris, what's up, man?
Hey! Just playing with my hardware.
Yeah, man, I'm checking that out right now on the Alphagrip site.
It's pretty whack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, man.
It's interesting to say the least. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna plug her into Windows here, and it should recognize. This is gonna be so cool. So you got a question, or you just want to gab about cool hardware?
Oh, just kind of like checking it out on myself right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, the button.
Yeah,
the buttons on the back. That must be hard to control.
Yeah, here, let me zoom it in a bit. Yeah, it's just really weird. I mean, I got to admit, when Ponzi saw it, she's like, "How the heck are you ever going to control a keyboard with this?" And of course, the videos on the website explain why you'd want to use an Alphagrip over a keyboard. But as you can see, as I'm like way up close, there's the mouse cursor, and holy cow, it's actually moving the mouse cursor. This actually works. It's a little track, like a trackball here. And then of course you've got all the keys, and then on the back, ignore the illuminated USB cable. That doesn't come with it. I bought that. Yeah, it's just very. Because I think for a while I'm going to have to get used to keying in things on, or having to look at the I don't know if you'd call it a joypad, keypad board thing. Here, let's do this. Let's launch Windows.
I'm looking on their website right now, and it's pretty funny. If you click on the features,
yeah,
and you go to the treadmill, there's some guy like playing with it on his treadmill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
On a treadmill? Oh god, he's got to have like major training. So I've launched Word here, or I said Windows originally, but I was thinking Word. I was typing in. Here's a shortcut. If you use the run command, you type in WinWord, WINWORD, and Word will still launch. It's like the oldest shortcut in the book. So let's see if you can see the text. If it's really bold here, I may have to zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna try typing my name. Oops, that's U. Can you see that U? It's not big enough. Oh crap! I accidentally hit B B B B B B B. Gosh, you gotta be careful. It's so sensitive. Okay, can you see the B's now?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna try keying in. Let's shrink it just a tad. Okay, so I'm gonna try typing in my name, Chris. Oh crap. Okay, so now I gotta find backspace. There's backspace. C. Oops. No, that's not it. Backspace. Where's H? C H R. Oh boy. This is worse than Dvorak. C H R Where's I? S. Oh yeah, that is just so much easier than using a keyboard. I don't know. I think it just takes training. Maybe
Man,
I mean, all the function keys. I mean, it seems logical. I mean, the function keys are kind of in the same area. Shift. Is in. Oops, didn't mean to type in Christ there. But I'm curious as to the logic as to why the keys are where they're at. Like, it's this combination, this clover combination, CYKL, which wouldn't make as much sense to me as, like, why wouldn't they have put the most commonly pressed keys up front rather than, let's see if I remember where S is. No way in hell.
plus on the back, I mean, they have, like, the letters on the back, but how are you supposed to see which letter you're actually typing unless you're actually doing it? I mean, I know how they have them labeled and everything.
You just got, I mean, it just takes a different way of, how? Wow, you can really get creative. I did EDUD. I typed in EDUD without looking. I think that's a word. Where's space here? Space is got to be somewhere in the back. No.
Well, I bet anybody can try it. I mean, it has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I guess why not give it a shot?
Oh, there's space. Well, people are saying they want me to do a giveaway, so maybe after I guess I don't really do hardware reviews necessarily, and I feel bad because I don't know if I'm going to be able to give it a fair shake. But, I wonder if we should do something where people can write in and say, hey, here's the proof, this is why I would want to use this. And then we can...
Yeah. I guess if you don't want to keep, like, a bulky keyboard around, if you're kind of, like, lounging around by the computer...
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Like a gaming pad.
I think that's exactly what what they were thinking, too. Is, like, it's being able to have a complete keyboard. Boy, that's... Oh, I see. My finger's resting against something, apparently. It's like having the keyboard without necessarily having a full-on keyboard. But, honestly, I mean, it's just so different. And for some reason, I keep hitting the comma somewhere.
Yeah.
It's wow. But people, there's a woman on there who's just like, she bang 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 bang. I mean, she's doing it. But wow.
Well, I guess you can game with it now too. I'm watching the gaming demo from the website.
Now the game demo, this would totally be, to me, maybe this is what its killer application for. It's not necessarily for typing, but it's for gaming. Because imagine remapping things to keys. I mean, it makes so much more sense to be a gaming controller, keyboard gaming controller. It's weird though. I don't know how my palms are exactly supposed to hit or sit, but I could see this easily be a gaming controller to the nth degree. Because instead of using a keyboard to game control, you could use this like for strafing and switching weapons. I mean, you can map to these keys, whereas typing, to me, it would be like such a learning curve, but I think the killer app is for gaming. No doubt about it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll have to find like a local gamer and give it to him for a week and see, if they can like reprogram and if they find their gaming any better with it. Or someone who really wants to spend some time. But anyway, they sent it to me, and I like it when people send me hardware because then I get to show it off. I get to play around with things. But anyway, this is the Alphagrip, and apparently people are already looking at videos and whatnot. I don't know. It's just I think the application is for gaming. Keying on it is just a little too awkward for me. But I type at like 120 words a minute, so it's like going to this is like no. This is making Jack a very sad puppy.
It almost looks like an old N64 controller. It kind of has a joystick in the middle, sort of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a little bulkier than the original Xbox controller. A little fatter. It's very lightweight, though. Very, very lightweight. I like the fact that it's got... this is what I think I like the most, is that it's got the trackball on it. Although I can't seem to find my cursor now. Come on. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. It's just I have such a big screen that I couldn't find my cursor. All right, cool, dude.
All right, thanks, man.
Hey, no problem.
Try a giveaway, man. I'll definitely put my name in for that.
I'll have to ask them if they're up to do some giveaways.
All right, man.
Cool.